For exercise 5 in CAD 241, I'm going to start first by going to a new part. In this one here, I'm actually going to start on the front plane, and I'm going to draw the L shape of the bracket to start this particular project out. So we'll draw our line up. Let me turn on the grid just to make it a little bit easier for me to estimate the distances that I'm putting in. So it's approximately 75 up, 55 over, then it comes down slightly by about 15, comes back in, back down to the bottom, and closes off. Now I want to turn on my two favorite buttons, which show me the open ends and the shading, and now I've got it shaded, so I'm ready to continue. So I'll change this to 75. This is 55. This is 15. And then I need a dimension of 10 right here on the bottom for the thickness at that piece. That's all the information that I need for this, so I'm going to go ahead and finish my sketch. And now I'm going to extrude, but I'm going to do this extrusion a little bit differently. When I go to extrude, instead of only doing one direction, I'm going to have it go in both directions. And the total extrude distance is 40. By having it go in both directions, I'll still have this front plane that I can use for anything else that I need to use it for. So I'll go ahead and OK that and click back on my front plane and do another new sketch. And we'll click sketch again, and now I'm going to go to use, and I'm going to use this line right here, and then draw 3 additional lines to form my rectangle. Then I will trim out that line segment there. Now I can simply put in the dimensions that I've got for here. This is 40, this is 10, and now I can finish this sketch and then use the extrude command again. And just like I did last time, I will go in both directions, a total distance of 100. And now I can simply hit the checkbox, and I've got the basis for exercise 5 right here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the hole command, and this is a command that you all haven't seen before, but it's very easy to use. If I click on hole, the first thing that I've got to do is I've got to pick the surface that I want the hole on. In this case, I want this surface here. Okay, now I need to add reference edges. So I come over to placement, and right here where it says offset references, I want to click here. Now I need to hold down Control, and I can select my 2 offset edges. So the diameter that I have for this hole is 30, so I can change this to 30. The offset from the side is 20. The offset from the front is 25. Now, rather than putting a distance as to how far this is going to go, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to say use this one right here, which is to next surface. Now the preview shows it going all the way through, but I know that this underside right here is the next surface, so when I hit the checkbox, it's going to stop at that underside. See, so the hole does not go all the way through. Next thing I can do is go right back to the hole command, select my face, click placement, click offset references, hold Control. I need this one and I need this one. The diameter is still 30. This should be 20. This should be 20. And this hole is going to be through all. Hit the checkbox. Okay, now I've got the 2 main holes in. Now I can begin to work on these 3 holes. So again, I'm just going to go to hole, pick my surface, click placement, select this edge and this edge. Distance off of here is 20. Distance off of here is 20. The diameter for this hole is also 20, and I want it to go through all. Now, watch very carefully to how I'm going to do this. As soon as I hit the checkbox, the Creo program is automatically going to highlight the last feature that was created. In this case, it's that hole. So I don't have to even select anything. I can go right to the pattern button and it will automatically select that hole. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this from dimension to direction, and I'm going to set my direction along this line right here, because the left and right direction is how I want this thing to be patterned. Okay, the arrow's going the wrong way, so what I need to do is I need to come in here and specify that I do have 3 items and that they are negative 30 apart. The negative 30 sets up the proper direction. Then I can hit my checkbox and it drops in all 3 of my holes. And that is exercise 5.